What up, friends? I am me, nobody else, and today we're going to be reviewing Weki Meki's newest mini-album, I Am Me. This is the latest project by the K-pop girl group Weki Meki, and the girls have been at it for a few years now at this point. Ever since 2017, they've been keeping at it, making very cute and fun dance pop and teen pop tunes, kind of capturing the more cute and also badass moments of K-pop. I was especially interested in hearing what they were going to put out next after hearing the mini-albums that they put out back in 2020. New Rules was simple yet solid, and Hide and Seek was probably actually one of my favorite K-pop mini-albums of that year. Unfortunately, it seems like Weki Meki basically just stripped everything away that made them unique and interesting with their newest project. These instrumentals, man, they're so bare bones and cliche that they don't make me feel anything. This is a far cry from the layered and thrilling pop music that they've released previously. Siesta was the main single of this project, and I hate to say it, but I'm really not into this one. The beat is really generic. Like, this is some 2017 Ed Sheeran shit here, man. Like, I don't know what they were thinking with this one. Compared to a lot of their previous work, I don't get the Weki Meki vibes and feel from this one at all. The verses are really sparse and basic. There's not very many catchy vocal melodies to speak of. The super overused pre-chorus, I just don't dig it. The chorus itself is decent, albeit pretty forgettable. To me, this seems like a song that a group just starting out would release, not an already experienced group with an already sort of fleshed out sound. There's no attitude, no lush instrumentals, no swagger that they've had on tracks like Cool, Oopsie, you name it. Their vocals also don't even really get to shine until the chorus either. The next track, Who Am I, is also not really doing them any favors. The beat is a bit more interesting this time, opting for a more house direction with wavy keys and low-key vocals, but it's not that much more interesting. The chorus is also pretty underwhelming, being even more low-key than the verses are, even if the bass can be kind of fun sometimes. The trap elements don't complement the beat at all though, and the track just feels aimless and lifeless. The lyrical angle tackling self-doubt and anxiety is pretty interesting, however, I think the lyrics are a bit too simple to convey these ideas properly. Luminous is a bit better, also opting for a more house-driven instrumental, however, it's done in a very overused tropical style of house that you see a lot right now. I do think the chorus on this one is pretty fun though, especially when the vocals, the synths, and the guitar really pick up. It at least has some energy to it, even if the beat isn't the most intricate thing out there. I do like the riff on the bridge though, and the lyrical theming of wishes, light, and general space objects at least fit the vibe and namesake decently well. Sweet Winter is another track whose greatest sin is just not being very interesting. There's some elements at work here that seem to contradict each other, with the very low-key verses and the very upbeat chorus. Normally, such contrast can work, however, the disparity is just too big between these segments. I do think the electronic focus on this beat does set it apart from the other tracks a bit, however, it's too static and clean to really carry much weight. The homely, winter-themed love descriptions that we got in the lyrics here, they're serviceable, if not something that we've seen a lot by now. The last two tracks are the only ones that I can really describe as good, unfortunately. First Dream is basically Weki Meki's take on an R&B tune, and they do it really well. From the warm drums to the quirky organs, smooth flows from the girls, like this track is just cute and fun. The guitar is cool and elegant, and the chorus when that piano hits is just super sweet. The giving me First Dream deja vu line was really satisfying and catchy, and the rap bridge was also integrated really well. This track, if anything, is the diamond in the rough. The last song on the record, One Day, ends things off on a pretty positive note at least. It's like a culmination of the synth pop and house sounds explored previously, but this one actually has a presence to it. The calm intro and first verse leading into that very glitchy and airy chorus was really nice. The chorus itself is also a breath of fresh air from the more electronic-driven songs as well. The vocals have some nice and varied cadence to them, and the song is just smooth overall. It has a light and weightless vibe to it, evoking like M83 or Rina Sawayama's Tokyo Love Hotel, making it sound really pleasant. I also think the instrumentals back up the daydreaming themes of the lyrics quite well. Weki Meki unfortunately did not return with the force that I wanted them to. I could sense them moving in a more trendy direction when New Rules came out, but even New Rules had that Weki Meki charm to it. This doesn't evoke anything to me. It's bland synthpop and house music that doesn't have any of the elements that made the group unique to begin with. I don't expect them to stick to the same teen pop and dance pop sounds as their earlier work. However, if you're going to have me pretend that this is anywhere near as cool, unique, interesting, or well thought out as some of their previous tracks like Cool, Oopsie, Dazzle Dazzle, you name it, you're going to be sorely mistaken. I really like this group, but to me, this project isn't the group. I'm feeling a decent 3, I guess. Now, of course, we do have to talk about album covers on this show, and I actually do quite like this album cover, at least. It has that sort of elegant nature that I think at least fits the lighter instrumentals on this project. The color scheme is pretty good as well, with that sort of dark forest green and salmon-like pink. I think the text space was really well utilized. I like the very bold and minimalistic font. The picture was also pretty nice, evoking that natural imagery. I just wish it had a better project to go along with it. Anyway, that's all I have to say about Weki Meki's newest project. What do you guys think? Did you guys actually like it? Do you think it's a solid step forward to them? Or were you like me and feeling disappointed with the direction that they've been taking? Let me know. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell if you also want to become me. Okay. And until the next one, farewell.